morning, YouTube. It is a crisp 1:30 in the morning. It's been a long day for me. I've had a few calls today. Yesterday, still going into today. I had a couple that were really good ones that I wish I could have recorded, but due to the circumstances, I chose not to. The first one, it was just raining so dang bad, I don't think you'd have been able to see anything on the camera anyway. And then the second one I just got done with, and actually just gotten home, was about to jump in the shower and go to bed. Tractor trailer was traveling eastbound on I-24, or westbound on 24. For whatever reason, he went off in the median, cleared the cable barriers, knocked them completely down, didn't get tangled up in them somehow, and got buried in the median. So I had to pull him out facing the wrong direction from the eastbound side, and that was a task in and of itself. We have really steep drop-offs into the ditch, so when you're pulling them out, it was just me by myself. I was trying to leave Shane alone because he's got a call scheduled for in the morning, and Matt's out of town, and I don't really have any help tonight. So I'm out there by myself, me and the main event, getting things done as always, and start winching him out, get his truck up, trailer starts leaning, had to tail wrap the trailer, get him out, everything's good. And then we had to back him half a mile. He was facing west in the eastbound lanes, had to back him up half a mile, and to get to a turnabout so he could go through the median and get facing the right way. A little bit of a doozy. I chose not to record that because I had a lane. The Sheriff's Department, thank God Christian County Sheriff's Department came out, because there's no way I could have done any of it without them. They came out, and the Christian County State Transportation Cabinet came out, gave me barrels and traffic control. The fog was so thick you could barely see the hood of your truck. So I was extremely concerned about secondary accidents. Like if I was standing at the wrecker winching on him, I could barely see his truck. It was that thick of fog. It was the craziest. It's actually happened right there. You probably can't see it, but literally right there is where the cables are down. That's where I pulled him out from. But yeah, the fog was so bad that I really didn't know. Once I got him out, I couldn't go back out the other way without pulling a bunch of posts out, because he had traveled probably 500 feet down the median once he went in it. So I had to pull a bunch of posts out and let a bunch of cable out, and to go back out the westbound side. So the officers requested that I bring it out this way, and once I got him out, we'd figure out what to do with him there. And we ended up backing him from where I just showed you to this turnaround right there, where that sign just went flying by. So backed him up that far, shot him across. I was gonna turn him around, but I didn't want to risk shutting the entire road down. By this time, the fog had lifted, so we were good. We had plenty of visibility, and we just did a rolling roadblock the whole way back. So it was a really good scenario. So crazy, probably one of the crazier winch outs I've done by myself with literally no help. I called Stan to bring me the road tractor because I thought his semi was going to need to get towed, but it turned out it didn't. So he drove off, got paid and drove off. But now we're heading to the marathon in Oak Grove for a, see if I drop you, tractor trailer that we do a few a year here. This marathon, a few videos back, I just did a pick and swing in the fuel island where they cut it too short. They have really narrow fuel aisles, so we get a little bit there where they can't get out. Comes in at a funky angle. They also have a big concrete post in the middle of the parking lot that sometimes I have to pull semis off of that. But the third honey hole, well, 3 of the 4 that they have there, they also have one when you leave, a huge ditch that people drop off into. But the other one is what we're going to right now. There's a big embankment at the back of the parking. They're not really parking spots, but when the parking spots get full, people line up down the edge of the lot, and it's a huge rock drop off, and they just back up too far, drop the trailer off, and can't get back out. So we're gonna go see what we can do. get this guy out of here, and I guess see what comes next. So the way it's looking, it might be an all-nighter for me. We'll see. Luckily, I was home long enough to take a shower, so that's the biggest thing, is take a shower and get refreshed, put on new clothes. We're good. So I'm good to go. I got good for another 24. Let's send it. I have to break out a new pair of gloves. It's been a messy day, and I have destroyed my gloves. I'll tell you what, I don't feel like breaking those out. I think I've got one more pair that I haven't destroyed. Yeah, there we go. These are older ones, but they'll do the job. Those are wet from earlier. I've gone through so many pairs of gloves today. Ridiculous. All right. Oh, knee's trying to give out. What's going on, man? Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of water down there.
This is bad, huh?
We might get lucky. You're not too far down, and I don't think you're hung up on nothing.
So what?
We might get lucky. I might be able to just pull you straight forward.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sometimes when they, depending on where they drop off here, like because that gradually goes down, like if you'd have dropped off like here, yeah. A lot of times I gotta lift the trailer to pull it forward. But we might be able to ramp up that. Let me go look at the other side. Yeah, we should be able to ramp him right up out of there. Just pull him right up. Well, I might shoot myself in the foot here, guys, but we may not be too extravagant on this one today. All right, I'm gonna pull up in front of you and get hooked up. All right. So I was looking at possibly doing a Miller boom spreader bar. I was hoping maybe I'd get lucky. Could do something fun. But I guess not. I don't know. Like I said, I may still have shot myself in the foot by talking too soon. But we'll see how it goes when I start pulling them forward. I'm gonna break out the money winch. Everything's so muddy. Rig up my floating shackle here, or floating strap. Make sure I keep even pressure across the toe pins so we don't sling one out of there. This drag winch just put in work with that last one. Where am I going? Yeah, that one. I'm in the middle of reorganizing things. Got my Freightliner pins. See, Miller comes with a little water tank up there. You know, wash your hands and stuff with. These trucks do. But I'm not particularly fond of them. Actually, I've never used it, to be honest. Thought about putting alcohol in it, de-icer for the winter time, but decided against that last winter. And so I took it out to make room up there in the belly for more lumber, and I put a 5-gallon bucket of oil dry in there so I don't have to carry 10 kitty litter containers. So those work great, but not when you have this much. Need to carry as much oil dry as I do. I work a lot of accidents by myself. So let's go ahead and drop this tag. Set the winch brake. We're just going to float these ever so slightly, give me a little bit of, let me get some downforce on the back of the truck. And then they'll sit there for stabilization. Like Freightliner's tow hooks. Guess I'm gonna switch them around. So try to lay there on the bottom. It's like either way, any way you do it, unless you're doing a vertical lift, you end up tip loading them. Use the new ones. They're fully enclosed. Yeah. They shear off all the time. All right, start your truck. Turn your wheel to the right. Keep going. Right there. You got air pressure? You got air pressure? Release all your brakes. Put your truck in drive, but let it idle. Don't hit the gas. Don't hit the gas. No gas. Okay. Oh yeah. We're lucky, baby. Coming right up. Feels a little heavy. It's a heavy little pole. It's trying to pull me backwards. Luckily he went straight off, no lean, nothing of that nature. All right, set your brakes. You're out. I had all kinds of plans to get all creative with this on the way here, because every other one I have to. Every other one I gotta lift the trailer, do whatever. Look, I'm not complaining, I'm just saying, for you guys, boring. Could have been like some of the other towing companies. We could charge them out the ass and still lift the trailer for no reason.
EFS money code?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yep, I'll have my dispatch send you a link. You can punch it all in, okay?
Okay.
Tell you what, anybody watching these videos is a towing company or roadside service, and you're not using Road Sync yet, whew, you're missing out. Let me tell you, that is a game changer when it comes to card processing and fleet checks and all that.
Car number?
Huh? Painted this when it was cold outside, and I didn't do any prep work, so don't hate on me for the paint, but they're a lot more visible than they were. All right, leave me alone. It was a struggle in the evenings, or anytime really, trying to figure out which color was which, because I still don't have them memorized like a piece of I guess I go ahead and take that shackle off now that I'm not blocking the roadway. That's why I left it on there. Oh. He's out of there. Super quick one for a Tuesday morning. See what else we can do tonight. And would I like to go home and go to sleep? Absolutely. But you know, people have problems at 2 a.m. same as they do at 2 p.m. One man, one truck, out here solving the world's problems. Let me take that shackle off. She's so dirty. We've had rain like crazy for the last week or so. I haven't even had a good chance to get the truck clean and keep it clean. There we go, guys. Look at that. Ooh, pretty. There we go. She's out. This is a marathon. So yeah, one of the things I was saying, if you see that pole right there, it used to be slanted. So I used to get a lot of people off of that. They'd come around the corner and not see it. And drive right up it. In other spots, he picked the one spot where you can actually pull this out, like I said. And then any of those other spots, if they back up too far, they're SOL. We gotta lift the trailer. And then right out that exit, I've had to pull a couple trucks out of that left side ditch. Don't ask me how they got there, because I have no idea how they ended up in it. Trying to back into one of those corner spots, I'd imagine. But it's like a little honey hole in marathon. Of course, and then these really tight fuel aisles with the big concrete blocks. They come in from over there and they try to pull in, and their trailer's cockeyed and they're not paying attention, and they hit the block and can't get off of it. There's a lot of water down in there, so I'm kind of glad I didn't have to lift it. Look at all that. That is, well, there's a bottle standing straight up. I don't know if you can see it right there. So yeah, there's probably about 8 inches. If I had to take a guess. I mean, fellas, that's the measurement, right? 8 inches. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Okay, bye.